Being a nationally ranked team in the top 50 is huge for our program. The great thing about the team this year was they wanted more. They just continued to want more, and that improved the culture overall. Big goal for us was just to compete really, really hard against everybody, never get intimidated by any of the competition. The other thing was to finish in the top part of the conference. Out of 10 teams, we have 5 or 6 go into the top 75 in the national rankings throughout the year. You see a lot of upsets, you see a lot of wins that are close. For us, it's a huge achievement to finish in the top 3. I think the team had to be resilient. You had to deal with losing a doubles point and then still being able to get a win. With a couple guys leaving that were really, really big winners for us and big kind of heart pieces of the team, it's going to be a really good opportunity for other guys to step up. Nils Skajaa has been great because he's grown so much in so many ways. He came in as a guy that really wanted to do well.
I'm from Denmark in Europe, which is a very small country. It's kind of picture perfect in a lot of ways, which was one of the reasons I actually wanted to leave that, to experience something else. I just wanted something more competitive and a little bit more focused on the one individual. If you weren't one of the few people that was being focused on in Denmark, you didn't really get the attention, which you're obviously getting here in the US, where college sports and sports in general, it's a big factor in everyday life.
We've really tried to get him more aggressive, coming forward more, using his height to keep the points shorter when he has to. He has the ability to make balls from the baseline, and that's the great thing about his game. He can be versatile. He's starting to enjoy the moment more, have more relaxed focus on the court.
You start off well, your opponent is not feeling it well, you're just hitting everything. It's just like such a confidence boost, and you feel like you're just on top of the world. And in that moment, you kind of know that this is my day, I'm going to win this match no matter what.
When Nils is really feeling it and he's really feeling good, we call him Roger Federer. And we do that because you can tell that he's moving very well that day, he's seeing the ball very well, and he's just in the zone, very fluid. Then he's just so dangerous, but you can also see that he's having so much fun. And that's the big thing that Nils grabbed onto this year.
I've always been a pretty individual and competitive person. That being said, I always like the team aspect of it too.
When Bernardo and Nils originally got together, it was magical. Chemistry plays a huge role, but at the same time, chemistry isn't everything. They both have the same, I'm not going to back down to anybody mentality, but then their games complement each other. And then Bernardo and Nils kind of, because they started, having success, it just gave everybody that mentality where we can go after it and be aggressive and have a lot of energy as a team, and that really helped everybody else pick it up as well. I think the big thing for Nils is he still has upside in his game. I'm really excited to see him compete at the highest level next year and really go after national accolades.
I always told myself, and my coaches always told me that you don't want to have regrets when you graduate. That's like the #1 thing that I always tell myself. Do everything you can, no matter what that is, in the classroom, in the weight room, in the training room, on the practice courts, but most importantly, when you play matches. Never give anything else than 100%.
And he wants to have success with teammates. And that, I think, for us, is the biggest thing. If you look at all of our best players, they all want to do well for the team and for themselves. And Nils is really embracing that. And he's going to do, I think, great things for himself, but he's also going to really grab on to guys, and guys are going to grab on to him. And Nils, I think, after having success this year, is really going to come into his own and really shine.